Welcome back, YouTube. This is 2 Point Show coming back real quick with the second part of the anniversary. And I just want to shout out every single person that has been following me. Shout out to Asher. Hope I'm saying that right. Hope I got the name right. But all you new subscribers, shout you guys out and thank you all for being here. So anyways, looking at Russell, his active skill as he begins to channel the power of light, blah blah blah. He increases crit chance by 50, damage reduction by 40, which is insane. You know, you can start him with an active, get him kind of tanky, and crit chance, which is just awesome. On top of that, he gains 3 layers of light for 4 rounds, which layers of light basically are kind of like extra attacks on one enemy with the lowest HP, and if he kills that enemy, it moves on to the next. So you can either kind of build him as, you know, an active and probably nuke carry down round 1, maybe even 2 carries, I've seen it done. Or you can build him more tanky, build up those light arrows, and that's always a very, very good, option. Whenever he does it, initially it'll nuke the whole board, and then he attacks multiple times on one enemy, which is awesome. On top of that, he's got bonus attack, holy damage, crit damage, control immune, and speed. So, again, like I said, you could build him fully offensive, and this dude is kind of a glass cannon. He's not even that. I want to say he can be a little tanky, but he's also straight attack. Next passive is basic attack, grant self 2 layers of light arrow for 4 rounds. Basically same deal, except this one does 300% of his attack. So again, I think that's what the first one said. But he nukes for 1500%, and then he does 300% after that, which honestly, what more do you want from this? Russell is an amazing counter to so many people right now. He's not amazing, but he's definitely very, very strong. And then his last one, when the battle begins, he has a 100% chance to inflict damage onto 2 random enemies. And when the round ends, restore HP equal to 400% of his attack, and then he gains a light arrow. On top of that, he can basically have another chance to do that again. I don't really know exactly the odds or how effective that's going to be, but basically, round 1 he gets a few attacks, which again is why you can build him to do his active. Because of this, it makes his active even stronger. But also, you could wait, build him tanky, let him live to round 2, and then it can go off again, which is pretty awesome. It also adds that basically one random enemy could be taunted just for the first round out of nowhere. Like, you just load in, and if you have 2, then it could be 2 different, it could be the same, because it's just a chance of any random person. So just a small pointer. Russell, I think he's going to be phenomenal, and I definitely think that he's going to be pretty powerful. Speed-wise, he's not crazy fast, but he's not slow. His armor's fine. His HP is a little bit low, just from looking at it, but that doesn't always mean much. And he does have a high attack, so again, those percent multipliers can get crazy nasty. So, that's about that. Definitely worth trying to go for him if you can max him out. I say why not? Moving on, I just want to compare the speed real quick to carry. It was 1218. So, okay, so they are actually the same speed, but this dude is crazy quick, 1231. He's the same speed as Amuvor, which is kind of funny. Getting into it, this dude has an SA. So, basically, deals 400% attack damage against 2 random enemies, and an extra damage, 20% of the target's max HP. So that's a 5th right there. At the same time, he inflicts a black hole mark, which detonates 2 rounds, dealing extra 100% of total damage from active and basic skills, and it doesn't exceed 4,000% of attack. If it's I think the active, and then the passive is 1500%. But the reason that that's cool is it's a mark, so it goes through unbending, it goes around shields, all of that stuff. So, you know, raw might not be as prominent. And again, you can just one-shot people. It kind of adds a little bit more to it. This dude definitely seems a little bit more PvE based though. Just keep that in the back of your mind. But outside of that, pretty awesome. Moving on. I kind of hate how he just runs around everywhere. Moving on. Attack plus 40%. Crit damage 50. Skill damage 70, which is pretty nuts. Control immune 30%. And then speed is an extra 60. So again, this dude is crazy quick. Keep that in mind. Again, he looks like he wants to be built offensively. Basic attack targets the enemy with the lowest HP, dealing 220% of attack. Blah, blah, blah. Keeps going. Black hole mark for 2 rounds again, dealing damage from the total, but it won't exceed 4,000%. So again, it's kind of the same. Although, I feel like it's not stackable. So, I mean, there's that aspect to it. But you basically want this dude to go off as much as he can just to get that nuke, basically. And he deals damage up to 20% of their HP, but not exceeding his attack. So you kind of want to build him attack-wise. Either way, if you can nuke down, you know, 2 enemies, that's really not bad just from this extra black hole. Although I've heard that it's been affecting him, Drake himself, so again, if you're going to build him, just be a little bit safe on that. And then lastly, every time the active or basic attack is performed, Drake gains 1 shadow lure and reduces 100% of the defense on the enemy, which is crazy. Such as, you know, if they have the crown, block that out. Any damage reduced, block that out. And also, he has a 60% chance to hide into the void, which is crazy. So again, you could put him slot 1, maybe make him tanky, because he is kind of squishy. I've seen him one-shot. But make him tanky so that 60% of attacks are just out like that. That's one way to do it. Or you could kind of play it safe and, you know, put him back, protect him, and he can add a lot of damage to your team, and he can go through some stacks or some marks. So again, are they worth the build? That's for you to decide. Personally, I think Russell's so much better in PvP. Drake seems fishy, but he definitely seems usable. I like the way that he looks a lot more at his 10-star state than Russell, but I hate how he just glides around. But still, I'll probably be dropping scrolls tomorrow, next day. So anyways, guys, I hope you're enjoying, and I hope you guys get lucky. So anyways, that is that. Basically, let me know what you guys want to see out of the channel. If you want to see specific events, I'll probably upload everything anyways, but make sure to subscribe so that you stay up to date with all that. My name is 2PointShow, and I will come back at you in the next video. I hope you guys are here for it. Anyways, have a blessed day, stay safe, and I'll catch you around. Peace.